Most people come to my office with the same feeling about annuities. They are overwhelmed, confused, and frankly, a little bit frightened. They know they need a guaranteed income, but they are terrified of making a choice they cannot undo. I am Dora, a certified annuity specialist. Today, we are not talking about shiny marketing brochures. We are going to talk about the reality of annuity contracts that most generalist advisors simply do not have the training to see. You are here because you are a smart, savvy retiree who does not guess. You prepare. If you have $300,000 or more in retirement assets, and you are planning to sign an annuity application in the next 30 to 60 days, please do not put your signature on that paper until you watch this video. You see, most financial advisors are generalists. They are great at many things, but an annuity is not just an investment. It is a legal insurance contract. As a certified annuity specialist, I am specifically trained in annuity design and retirement planning, and the fine print that governs your money for the next 10, 20, or even 30 years. There is a massive difference between an agent who sells a product and a specialist who engineers a plan. If your advisor has not explained how your participation rates reset or exactly how your beneficiaries are protected from probate, you might be walking into what I call a zombie contract. A plan that looks alive on the outside, but provides zero flexibility when you need it. Annuity strategies are not new or untested. They have been here since ancient Rome. They have been featured in Barron's, Morningstar, and the Wall Street Journal. More than 7 million retirees already use them because insurance companies are among the safest financial institutions in America. Insurance companies are required to operate under strict reserve and investment guidelines that prioritize long-term contractual obligations over short-term risk. Unlike Wall Street advisors chasing risky bets, their entire business model is built on stability, security, and keeping your income and money safe. And history proves it. For more than 150 years, through wars, the Great Depression, oil crises, recessions, and even during the global pandemic, they have demonstrated stability. Annuities provide 3 layers of protection. These are the safeguards that turn market chaos into long-term security. Layer 1 is the safety net. What it does is protect your principal from market crashes. If the stock market drops 30%, 40%, even 50%, your account is designed not to participate in market losses due to market performance. It is a true risk management tool. The true value is this: retirees do not have decades to wait for the market to bounce back. This layer acts as a seatbelt for your life savings. While your neighbors are losing sleep watching the market, you are enjoying the confidence of knowing you will never have to start over. Imagine having $1 million in your retirement account, and the market drops 30%. In a single year, $300,000 disappears. That lost $300,000 can no longer compound or generate future income. In a volatility buffer strategy, your value does not decline in a down market. It stays intact. The reality is simple. When time and withdrawals are working against you, even a strong market year cannot fully repair the damage from a major loss. Layer 2 is the fast forward button. What it does is eliminate recovery time after market crashes and keep your portfolio compounding forward. The true value is this: in a traditional account, a 30% loss requires a 42.86% gain just to get back to even. That recovery can take 5, 7, even 10 years. With an annuity, you skip that lost decade. It's like skipping commercials. You do not waste time. You get straight back to the growth you deserve. For example, if you kept that same $1 million inside a protected growth annuity, it would not just sit still during recovery. It would continue compounding and adding real value to your retirement plan. While a brokerage account spends 5 years climbing back from a 30% loss just to break even, that same $1 million in a protected annuity could grow to $1,276,181 with a 5% return over 5 years. That is the hidden cost of market losses. It is not just what you lose, It is what you never get the chance to grow again. Layer 3 is the forever income stream, your lifetime paycheck. What it does is guarantee income for life, no matter how long you live. The true value is this. The biggest fear retirees face is not just a market crash, it is outliving their money. This layer prevents what I call the double hit, where a market crash and your withdrawals eat away at your balance at the same time. Whether you live to 90 or beyond 100, your income is designed to continue for as long as you live. It becomes your personal pension, ensuring you never become a burden to your family or lose your independence. Imagine you have $500,000 in your retirement account, and you plan to take 5% annually, which is $25,000 per year. In a steady market, that feels safe. But what happens if the market drops 25% in a single year? Your account does not just dip. It falls to $375,000. To keep receiving that same $25,000, you are no longer withdrawing 5%. You are now taking closer to 7% from a shrinking account. Now your portfolio is spiraling downward. An annuity is one of the only financial tools that blends real protection with meaningful growth. But I do not want you to just take my word for it. Let me show you how this works in the real world. Case study. Linda, the Freedom and Income Review. Linda is 70 years old and retired. When we first met, all her retirement savings, $218,000, were locked inside a variable annuity with high fees and market risk. She was told it could give her $12,000 a year in income, but only if she used every dollar she had. No liquidity, no safety net, no flexibility. What Linda really wanted was simple: income she could count on for life and money she could access if life happened. So we redesigned her strategy. We created the same $12,000 per year of guaranteed lifetime income using just $140,000. That freed up $78,000. Money she now has liquid, protected, and growing for emergencies and future needs. Linda is now generating the same income using less than 2/3 of her money, while keeping a significant portion fully accessible and working for her. That is efficiency. That is protection. That is flexibility. Case study, Leo, the Efficiency Review. When Leo came to us, his annuity had been crediting at an average of about 1.2% per year. Instead of recommending a change right away, we ran what we call an Annuity Efficiency Review, a side-by-side comparison of how different annuity structures are designed to perform under similar conditions. We looked at how his current contract worked, how adjustments within that contract could improve performance, and how a different structure could potentially increase efficiency. This was not a forecast. It was a structural comparison showing how different designs respond over time. The difference was not just a different annuity, it was a more efficient design. And over time, that design difference can significantly impact flexibility and long-term value. Case study, David, the Medicare and Tax Efficiency Review. David was financially strong. He had $1,100,000 in a traditional retirement account and $650,000 in a brokerage account. At one point, he took a $120,000 withdrawal to help his daughter buy a home. 2 years later, he received a notice from Medicare. That single decision pushed him into a higher premium bracket. Instead of paying the standard amount, his premiums increased by more than 40% for the entire year. And in some cases, these increases can exceed 200%. Because no one guided the timing of his income, David essentially wrote a massive accidental check to the government. That mistake affected his monthly healthcare costs for 12 full months. So we ran a Medicare and tax efficiency review. We mapped how different income sources impacted his taxes and healthcare costs, and redesigned how his income was structured to avoid these spikes. David did not need less income, he needed smarter income. Now here is the real question. Which annuity is right for you? There are more than 50 different versions and hundreds of combinations of features and riders. Not all of them are created equal. Pick the wrong one, and you could end up with lower income for life or missed growth opportunities. So, how do you find the right one? You could spend late nights researching, comparing charts, and second guessing every decision. Or you can choose clarity. You can schedule your private review. This is exactly what I help clients do every single day. We cut through the noise. We give you a clear plan, one that is built specifically for you. In just 15 minutes, here is what you will walk away with: a clear understanding of how annuities create 3 layers of protection and why that matters for your retirement. Honest answers to your biggest questions with no jargon and no hype. And a personalized breakdown of which strategies align with your goals, your income needs, and your lifestyle. Even if we decide an annuity is not the right fit, you will leave with clarity and confidence. You have a choice: do nothing and hope for the best, or take control and protect your future using the same strategies high net worth families have used for generations. In just 15 minutes, you will also get a zombie contract check to uncover hidden risks, a mismatch report to align your strategy with your goals, and an efficiency score that shows how your plan actually performs in the real world. Do not guess your retirement. Prepare for it. Schedule your free annuity audit today. These reviews are designed for households with at least $300,000 in retirement assets who are within 5 years of retirement or already retired.